Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to 2025. This is your January reading. I have to tell you, I am an Aquarius. I was laying out the cards. I am totally stoked for us this month. We have had a hard time of it, at least the Aquarians I have been reading for and myself. Things have been difficult, but I have to tell you, you saw me lay out the cards. You saw me shuffle them. I do that on camera for a reason, so you don't think I'm just choosing good cards. Damn, really nice reading. Okay. Now, let's start from the very beginning. Of course, your card fell out while I was shuffling. The card of Aquarius. And that is always an amazing sign, obviously, for any reading. And as we know, the sun enters Aquarius on January 19th. There's other things going on here, right? Like, so on January 21st, the sun in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. And that's a big day for wishes. So, if you have a wish, that is the day to make it, Aquarius. It is a wish day. On January 27th, Mercury enters Aquarius, right? So over the next few weeks after that, our vision becomes loftier and we start striving for greater things, bigger heights. It beckons you to use your voice. On January 28th, Mercury in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. There are no bad ideas that day. It is a great day for creating a vision for the future. Make plans on that day for your future. On January 29th, we have the new moon in Aquarius. I mean, this is a great month for us. First new moon of the year in our sign. Consider the big picture on that day, right? While building a strong network, start networking to support your growth. On January 30th, the sun in Aquarius trine Jupiter in Gemini. Today is your lucky day. Create a roadmap for the year. January is a great month. I wasn't lying. I was not lying. Okay. And if you listen to any of my readings, you know that I do not just hand out good readings. That's why some people don't like me, because some of the readings aren't good. Listen, I have to read what's on the table. So here we have the feather, and well, you know what? Should I? Yeah, no, I'm going to go in order. I don't want to get confused. Okay. Now, this is the only sort of hair in the potato salad here. It says it's Naglfar. It's the ship of conflict. This is my Norse deck. So you're going to be in conflict with someone this month. Take this as I don't think it's a warning. And I'll tell you why, right? So let me give you the background with this ship. Interestingly enough, it is the largest Norse ship ever made. And it's made entirely of toenails and fingernails of the dead. You should look it up. It's pretty interesting. Be prepared for conflict on some level. Now, when this card comes out, it's always the surrounding cards that tell the rest of the story. That the surrounding cards will determine your success. And I have to tell you, the surrounding cards are amazing. So yes, you might have conflict with someone this month. You will, or someone or something, right? Could be legal, could be personal, could be something at work, could be something in your family, but the rest of the cards say that you will have a beneficial outcome. You have the feather, and it says abundance, easy money, light work, air related, so it's us, undecided in travel. Another good card. Now, the feathers in general represent trust, hope, strength, power, and freedom. All really good things. And it's right next to the Supernova card, which is another amazing card, Aquarius. This is a beautiful reading for us. We deserve it, damn it. We've been through it, haven't we? This is explosive energy. It's radiating energy. It's extraordinary energy. It is the birth of something. And I believe this supernova is happening within you. You also have Algiers. I mean, the Algiers card is a positive change for the better and good fortune coming your way. A stroke of luck. We have mentioned luck many, many times already during this reading. So if I were you, I would, if you're so inclined, play the lottery, games of chance, take a chance on something. Chances are you're going to win. You do have Heal the Ouch card. And with the Heal the Ouch card, it may be that you're in a field of, you may be studying for a field of healing. Could be nursing, could be massage, could be Reiki, could be tarot, could be anything like that. Anything spiritual would also fit into that category. Therapy, Or if none of that applies to you, I have to tell you, this is the tail end of something for you, Aquarius, that you are healing. You have been healing something for quite a while, and this would be the tail end of it. Let me lift this up so this focus is better. Hopefully that focused better. I hate when this gets out of focus. It'll focus back up. But yeah, you're at the tail end of something, and I really like that for you, because I like it for us. Because damn, I know that I'm healing. I am not in a healing line of work. I don't consider tarot my line of work. I consider it something that I just enjoy doing. But I am at the tail end of healing something. Here you have trine, and it says auspiciousness, positivity, luck, more luck, more luck, more luck for us. Don't take this for granted. Utilize the gift of the trine to propel you forward. That is an empowerment card. That is a luck card. Luck again. All right. You have the card of Gemini, multifaceted, balanced, and curious. You may be dealing with a Gemini. You may have Gemini highly aspected in your chart, or your spirit may be asking you to rely on the energy of Gemini. The mantra of Gemini is, I think. So you're being asked to look at things in many different ways, multifaceted, right? Balanced. You also have the moon, emotions, instincts, subconscious. When I see the moon, I do see intuition at its peak. So you're being asked to what? You're being asked to see things from different sides. You also, because if you have Gemini in your chart, you're being asked to lean on that a little bit more this month. If you don't have Gemini in your chart, it's almost the same thing. Try to draw upon the power of Gemini. See things from different points of view. Be multifaceted when it comes to your ideas, and definitely rely on the energy of the twins this month, because you also have your intuition and your luck card. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So I did do something different. I pulled some charms this month, so let's look at those. You have, let me see if I can get this. You do have the letters. You do have the letter C. You have the letter A. You have the letter M. And you have the letter E. Now this might very well be, it looks like game, but it is a C. The C is weird in these charms, but it says came, right? So when I see that, I say I came, I saw, I conquered. It is definitely a conquering type energy, but keep in mind that this might be initials to people that you know. I did a reading like this for someone in person where certain letters came out, and they didn't realize it until the end of the month that their bosses' initials were on here, because at first they were like, no, that doesn't mean anything to me. Just hold on to it, keep it under your hat, come back to the reading, because at the end of the month this might, but honestly, I came, I saw, I conquered. Very nice energy. You also have the joy stone. I don't know if you can see that. It does say joy on it, and this is rose quartz, so it's self-love, it's self-joy, it's inner joy. You do have a charm that says, always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, loved more than you know. And this is spirit sort of pointing that there may have been times in the past, especially in 2024, where you didn't feel any of those things. But this is a reminder from spirit that all those things are for sure true. You also have this, you have this charm, and this, I might as well walk around with this on me. Leave me alone. This was upside down. So there may be times this month where inside you almost want some isolation, some solitude, some time to think. You may not share that, but that is how you're going to feel. And there's nothing wrong with that, Aquarius. That's how I get most of my best work done. You have the plane here, and you might be planning travel. And being that this is upside down, you may be planning travel that nobody knows about, that you don't really share with anybody, or at least you don't share with them this month. You may have travel plans that fall through somehow, or that you change your mind about. But very well, any of those things could be true, and it is only because the plane is upside down. So no bad news. It just so happens type thing. Okay. Also, I want to mention that on January 29th, we are slipping into the Lunar New Year, the year of the snake. Welcome to the year of the wood snake, right? It's the ideal time to trust your intuition. We talked about that with the moon. Trust your intuition and maintain a positive outlook. A negative outlook can block your growth. And I need you to take full advantage of this energy this month, Aquarius. Let's look at your tarot. Okay, this is going to be split up into 3 legs, and we're going to look at your challenges and your opportunities. So let's look at your first leg. At the beginning of the month, this is your first leg. You have an incoming message here with this Page of Cups. This is Moon in Cancer. An offer, a message of love, a gift perhaps is on the table. It doesn't have to be love related. It can be for sure, but it also can be getting a message that getting some sort of a message that you will love, getting a positive message. You have here, interestingly enough, you have justice on this side. And as we know, justice is pure Libra energy. And if we look at it, it's a little different from this side, right? If we look at the back of Justice's throne, on the back of her throne is an image of Ammit. And Ammit is a demon who awaits the heavy-hearted dead. I don't know if you remember the whole Mot thing, right? Like Mot, Mot is the goddess that weighs when you pass over your heart. It's a scale, and Mot will put your heart on one side of the scale and a feather on the other. And if your heart is heavier than the feather, you will be sent to Ammit. So, like Mot, Ammit is fair. But the scales are on the floor, as we can see pretty clearly. And something unfair may have occurred, something unfair. This may have something to do with the law. This may have something to do with a legal situation, but at the very least, you felt like it was an unfairness. The advice with this card is to face justice head on, as not to be devoured by Ammit. So that is the warning there. Honestly, I am chuckling a little bit only because, like life, you have this and that going on, but your overall vibe this month is so great that I just can't stop smiling, because here you have your 9 of Pentacles, right? Your success card. It's a little different from this side, and I'll tell you how, right? It's Venus and Virgo energy first and foremost, but she's enjoying her solitude, she's enjoying her pentacles, she's enjoying her peace, she's enjoying her independence, her fortune. But on this side in the background, I don't know if you can see that in the tower, there is someone trying to get her attention. Under the light of the moon, she may not realize it. So someone may try to disturb your peace here, Aquarius, or at the very least, there may be someone in your life that is trying to get your attention. It may not be nefarious at all. It just may be someone who would like to spend time with you, companionship, right? It could be. Now, yes or no, that's going to be your choice, but there is someone here in the background of your life trying to get your attention. You do have the bow, and this is coming in sideways, and it says you are highly thought of. And I do think I see both of these things here. There is someone in your life who thinks very highly of you, that wants to spend time with you, and there is something else going on. There may be someone treating you a little bit unfairly at the beginning of the month. So it could be jealousy, it could be anything, but there is definitely something going on there. Let me see if I could move this over just a little, and I'll put this right here. Now, when we add up this first leg and we break it down, we get the number 2, which is the moon. And there is the moon very prominently displayed in that card as well. Cancer, the moon, again, the moon's up here. Use your intuition. Things may not, there are certain things that may not be as they seem, Aquarius, but it's not, I can't help but think it's just not a warning. Let's just move on with the reading and we'll see. But we do have that bow, and the red bow can mean good luck as well. It's symbolically, it is a sign of good luck. So let's look at your second leg here. Let's take the whole thing. We have, starting out your second leg, we have the Fool, and the Fool on the side is pretty cool, right? You see the sun in the background. What I like about this side, what I find interesting anyway, is in this Fool's knapsack or sack, he has all the articles of, he has a sword, he has a pentacle, he has a cup, he has a wand. And if you look at this, on the floor. He has on the floor, he has his cup. So he's moving forward without feeling too emotional about it. He's leaving his emotions, or it could be just his negative emotions. He's leaving those behind. And this is the card of Aquarius as far as I'm concerned. Some people say it's Aries, but I really believe it's Aquarius. It is, ruled by Uranus, the Fool. So this card tells us, rather than doing what is reasonable, the Fool, especially on this side, tells us to take a leap of faith. Even though success is the ideal outcome, it's that leap that matters here. So choose to be bold here, and foolish at times, and have an innocent trust. Have an innocent trust as what is to come. And in the center of your reading, you have the Three of Swords, but it is different, right? It's on this side rather than this side. Would be a fresh hurt. This would be something from your past that you think about still. But I do think, okay, Aquarius, that it is a healing that is going on, because you have heal the ouch here, and in the center of your reading, you're healing something. And I told you at the beginning of your reading, it is the tail end of some sort of pain you're getting over. It is Saturn in Libra. We can see that the knight, let me pull this card out again. We see that the knight is studying his shield. The swords pierced his shield, not him. But he has his armor off, at least on his head, and he's studying what has occurred. That chrysanthemum there is a funeral flower, representing grief and death and hope for a new life. This is the tail end of the pain we spoke about in your oracle. Okay. Now, this leads into the Ten of Cups. And, the Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces. And we have the Lovers from our Major Arcana card, but they found home in each other's arms. Now, does it have to be a relationship? No. We have all the 9 cups here from the previous card plus 1 for good measure. This card is the beginning of healing. And I'm glad that it comes after this. It is the beginning of healing. It is the start of a beautiful relationship, or a beautiful trajectory, a beautiful life, a beautiful job. It is something that you're going to love. This is either a relationship or, and I have to tell you, it's right next to this 9 of Pentacles that we talked about, with someone trying to get your attention, Aquarius. Okay, so keep that under your hat, and we'll kind of recap everything. But yeah. It is pretty interesting. And, here you have the horseshoe, and this is good luck, right? Plain and simple. The horseshoe can also represent protection, magic, walking a new lucky path. And I really like that for you mid-month. So you're healing. You're setting off on a new path. You're coming into this 10 of Cups energy. And when we add this up and break it down, we get the number 4, which is Uranus, your ruler, the planet of change. Man, we needed this change, didn't we, Aquarius? It's been a long road. Now, here on your last leg, you do have the yoke. And you may be feeling tied down or a little frustrated that you can't move on quickly enough, but you will move on, Aquarius. If you get to feeling like that towards the end of the month, please remember all the good things that are actually occurring. Sometimes we lose sight of that. We definitely do. So let me get your cards. We have the 4 of Swords on this side. It's a little different from this side, right? And when I get this side of the card, this is like not my circus, not my monkeys card, right? There is something obviously catastrophic happening. But you are away from that disaster. You're getting your rest, and you are not identifying with it, nor are you trying to solve it. And that's good. That's a very good thing. Here you have the Page of Wands, which is Jupiter in Sagittarius. That's Jupiter in Libra, by the way. This is Jupiter in Sagittarius. And the Page of Wands is inspiration, new beginnings, sharing or receiving exciting news. Notice you have a couple of pages in this reading, and that is a new start, new nice start. Love it. And you got the positive sides of these pages. This gives birth. This gives birth to the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card in the deck, as you know, Aquarius. And this is interesting, and I'll tell you why. Remember I said this is the last leg of your month, and I did mention that Make-A-Wish date, I believe it was January 21st. That's the end of the month, right? Sun in Aqua, conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. January 21st, make a wish. Important. There you have a wish fulfillment card and you have the astrology backing this up. So I would not waste this energy at all. So here you go. You have your Page of Cups, that offer, that piece of information, the start of something. You starting on this brand new path, the taking the leap of faith, releasing any unnecessary drama that is not yours. It's just not your circus, not your monkeys. That's at the end of the month. There is some sort of an injustice here. And I have to tell you, it is attached to this Three of Swords energy. So it's something you're studying. This injustice could have been from your past, and it could be the tail end of something you're letting go of. Because right after that, you have the Page of Wands, which is brand new excitement, right? Inspiration, new beginnings, everything we just said. And here you have your Nine of Pentacles, and your Nine of Pentacles is attached directly to your Ten of Cups. So for many of you, this is something that's going on in the background that you're not privy to. It could be someone trying to get your attention here, for sure. For others of you, this could be something that's going on in the background financially, something that you definitely land, because let me tell you, right after that, whether it's a relationship or money, it is the wish fulfillment card. I mean, no matter how you look at this reading, it's all about healing. It's all about new starts. It's all about wish fulfillment. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And of course, when we add this up, it is the number 4, Uranus again, change. Can't make this up. Okay, so let's look at your challenges. See if I can remember that. In your challenge pile, you have the arrow, and it says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. It is in reverse. There is going to be some point this month that you're going to doubt you're on the right path, that there's going to be, whether it's a memory that pops up, something persistent, or something, that happens. I mean, bad things, when I say bad, I mean, it's relative, right? Something you may construed as negative, and for part of the month, being that this is in your challenge pile, it'll be a challenge to get over that. Because here you have the Ten of Wands, right? That is the highest stress card in the deck. It could just be here, Aquarius, that you have so much going on that you're overwhelmed. You could be overwhelmed by the good and overwhelmed by the change, because you have Uranus a few times in this reading. You could be overwhelmed by everything that's been going on. You have here the Five of Swords, and there it is, right? The Ten of Wands is Saturn in Sagittarius. The Five of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. But more than that, it is what? Conflict. And there's your conflict. Remember we talked about this in the ship of, it says the ship of conflict. And here we go. Here's your conflict. This is a conflict card. So you're going to be at odds with someone or something this month. But I'm telling you, it is not the meat of your month. It is just something that's going on. Here you have a card coming in sideways. Now this could be you trying to make a decision, for sure. The King of Wands coming in sideways here. Sun in Leo. But, it could be a choice between leadership, vision, big picture thinking, optimism, boldness, or being weak, being undecided, being domineering, being forceful. But honestly, this could be someone you're dealing with. Could it be a Leo? Sure. Does it have to be? No. It just could be someone that takes up these aspects this month. And, the King of Wands is a great card, but in reverse, not so much. He could be very domineering and forceful. So there could be someone that you're dealing with along those lines that takes up a part of your month. Now, when we add up the numbers to your challenges and we break it down, ironically, we get Venus, right? Which Taurus Libra energy, yes, but money and love. And we talked about it over here. Could be, and it's going to be different for each Aquarius. What your challenge could be in your career, your challenge could be in your love department. But I have to tell you, all this good energy, just don't even pay it any mind. Let's move on to your opportunities. Okay, you have the Angel card. It's a spiritual guidance, protection from harm. It did come in reverse, and that, in my opinion, means that it is your opportunity. It's generally it is a positive pile. So you're not going to need the protection that you might have needed in the past. I know in many of your readings in the past, you're being divinely protected. I mean, apparently, if you're being divinely protected, you need protection. Perhaps you don't need it so much anymore. You have justice coming in sideways, and this is an interesting deck. I believe it's Swedish. Pretty sure it's Swedish, and justice in this deck is number 8 instead of number 11. So it's interesting. But you have the justice card here coming in sideways, and in your challenge, I mean, in your opportunity, you have the opportunity to turn this justice card around, right? It's coming in sideways. It's a choice that you're going to be presented with. You're going to have some sort of justice moment, an injustice done to you. Perhaps it's a legal thing. I'm not really sure. It's going to be different for each of you, but the choice is going to be yours here, Aquarius. So this is an opportunity. And obviously that is straight up Libra energy. Here you have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, releasing the past. Hallelujah. An opportunity to finally release whatever was left of the past. Saturn and Capricorn. You have the 6 of Wands, which is, as you can see the lion on the card. It is Jupiter in Leo energy. Now, generally speaking, it's a good card when it's right side up. But when it's upside down, your opportunity here, you might not see the success readily this month, but it's there, Aquarius. It is there. You have an opportunity. You have a lot of opportunities this month. This month is going to herald a lot of opportunities. It's going to herald some conflict. I don't want you to get caught up in the negative. I think we talked about that during your astrology. You could enhance all this good luck by thinking positively. It sounds silly, maybe to some of you, but I'm telling you, that energy works. So really keep that in mind. When we break this down, we get the number 1, which is Leo energy again. The sun, illumination, happiness. You have an opportunity here. You have an opportunity here. Please don't waste this energy. It is absolutely amazing. And let's see. Let me pull from this deck here. Let's see. Give me something to close out Aquarius' beautiful January reading. Spirit. Give me a card. Choose a new direction. Choose a new direction, Aquarius. Choose a new direction. When that mid-month energy hits, don't waste it. And it says at the bottom of the deck, it says improving health. If your health has been iffy, and when that health could mean anything, it could be your mental health, it could be your physical health, you could be tired, it doesn't have to be anything major, but you're going to be improving with your health. And I really like that for you. And for some reason, you are always, by the way, my first reading. And I want to pull another card. Hold on one second. Okay. Let's grab a couple of these for Aquarius. For Aquarius, you have a message of guidance. We saw that with those pages. There were messages coming in, and this is definitely your guidance here. At the bottom, you have source and you have education. So you are definitely being educated this month. You're being educated about your new path. This is like an amazing reading. I don't know if you realize it yet, Aquarius, but it's absolutely true. Now, as far as let's look at your numbers, okay? When we add all the numbers up in this reading and we break it down, we get the cardinal number 11. And I love that for you because it is an initiator number. You are being initiated. This message of guidance, you're being educated. Source, maybe you are being educated from source, from spirit. I'm telling you, just expect really good things this month. As far as signs, we mentioned Aquarius directly. We mentioned Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, and Capricorn. The signs that we mentioned the most were Libra, Justice, and Aquarius. And it's not always a shoo-in that we're going to mention. And when I say mention, I mean it was plainly on the cards astrologically, right? So definitely you came out in this reading more than once. As far as the planets we mentioned the most was the moon, and Jupiter, the planet of expansion. So, and the moon, we talked about the moon over and over again, right? For sure. So things by the light of the moon may not be so clear, but use your intuition. Have your intuition guide you here, Aquarius. Um, the number that we mention the most is number 9, and I love that because you're almost at the finish line with something, and that is Mars energy. Number 9. It's excitement. It's aggression. It could be aggression. Could be warlike in some instances. It's very passionate. It's very fiery. Your lucky numbers are 38, 31, 12, 36, 37, and 13. Okay. That is the end of that. I will see you next time. Don't forget to watch your 2025 summary. Namaste.